welcome to day 6. This week's going quite quickly actually, of getting rid of 7 items per day for 7 days. Yeah, I've said this before, I've not long been out of the bath, but I wanted to get this done so I'm not awake at midnight or whatever thinking about things. So I thought I'd get this done as early as I can so I can hopefully check it, edit it if need be, and upload it tonight, being it is day 6. So most of the items, well, I think you could actually say they're all basically mine anyway. Yeah. I'm going to start with the 2 items. As I said, Beans Daniel's off with his bad back. We are actually going through some of our movies. These are 2 that have actually come from the charity shop. I had a feeling we'd be watching these and going straight out. First of all, it's Bullets with Jason Statham in. I do like his movies. I had a sneaky feeling I'd seen it before, and I had. I do like the Transporter one, especially the ones that he's in it, and a few of the others. My absolutely favourite action comedy movie is Hobbs and Shaw. I absolutely adore that. I can watch that over and over again and still giggle at it. But there you are. So I've got that one. That's a Blu-ray. And then I've got Town with Ben Affleck in it. As I say, we watched these during the day. While I was doing laundry and doing my basics and everything. I'm getting a little bit lazy this last week. I've been doing my basics, and I did put my food shop through for Iceland delivery, which is coming in first thing in the morning. So there is that, but I am struggling with getting housework done and everything. I did a little bit of hoovering. There will be a video going up with little bits and pieces, I think, through the week in it, due to the fact I'm just concentrating on basics, making sure my laundry's up to date and everything, because I want to go through our home eventually, even doing this 7-day pickup and trying to decide or quickly decide what I'm getting rid of. So when I come to those areas, I'll go through them more thoroughly and see what else I can get rid of. Hopefully some areas won't take long just to flick through things. So that's the 2, the Blu-ray and the DVD. Everything else is sort of personal items to myself. I think the first thing, and before anybody comments, yes, I could pull these to bits, like any jewellery, and do some crafting with it. But the thing is, where do you draw the line? Yes, I had thought about with the beads and everything, but I'm just gonna, because I know earrings you can't really pass on, but it's that case of trying to go through things. And my craft space, I tend to leave either to the end of the month or do bits in between, because that's the area that takes the longest actually, because it's been a small space, but the matte stuff. So the first thing I've got is these earrings that's got love on them. A lot of these things I haven't worn in the last 12 months, or I felt, so I've got a bit of hair in my face I think, in the last 12 months, or don't feel comfortable in them. And it's the same with a lot of the jewellery. I haven't worn earrings for a while actually. I got these with the D, and the other pair I've got is these ones with the heart on, beads again. This pair and this pair, the D ones, I did make in Craft Group about 5 years ago I think now. So I'm going to let them go. I've got 2, no, actually it's more than that. I've got 2 pairs of these moustache sort of self-adhesive nails. So I'm getting rid of those. Some of these actually a relative might be having. I will have a word with them. I've got this Maybelline ones. These are also, I think they're just like the stick-on ones. They're in the navy and silver. And then I've got these like graffiti ones, what do you call them, like sprinkle type ones in L'Oreal. So they're going, they've just sat in a drawer. I've got so many of those sets. I really ought to start doing my nails like in my goals. I might try at least trying one set of the stick-on or glue-on, you know, once a month, even if I'm going to use nail polishes again. I did actually have a quick squint at my nail polishes, and at the moment I haven't got that many. So I felt the less of the evils is these, to my mind. That is the point here. If you struggle and making decisions, sometimes I do, yes, definitely get rid of, definitely keeping, and sometimes maybe pile. The only trouble is that maybe pile, you have to keep an eye on it, because you're not making sort of snap decisions, and you might have heard this all over YouTube, and then you're taking more and more time on brain power to work out what you want to do with that middle thing. I either try and do one or the other. It's keeping it going. If you're undecisive and you've got a valid reason why you're undecided, fair enough. You might have a halfway box, which I've done in the past. I haven't for the last 12 months. When I've made that decision, well, do I really need it? Am I going to wear it? No, it can go. I'm like that now, so that hasn't been a problem. But in the past, I've had a basket in the bottom of my corner wardrobe, have that midway point that if I'm not quite ready to get rid of it, I put it in the basket. No, it's there, but if I haven't gone into that basket 3, 6 months, 12 months, whichever time limit you want to put on it, it's out the door. So that's what I'm like about these. I've had these way before lockdown, so I would say I've had them about 5 years, but I would rather wear nail polish actually than nails like that, because I find they don't feel that comfortable. They're all right for a special occasion, don't get me wrong, and I've had them done a number of times. I used to wear them quite a lot, those sort of things, but not so much now. A product I found in the drawer that I haven't used, don't know, maybe a year ago. This isn't a hand cream, this is Nivea. I'm just letting it go. I don't really know what, it has been opened, so I don't know what the time life on some of these items. I know makeup, when you start using it, like blushes and eyeshadows, you're supposed to get rid of them in a period of time because of germs and everything, but there you go. I'm getting rid of 2 like lip balm, lipsticks, whatever you like to call. This is just a clear one, moisturising lips, and this is one of the baby lips. I spent so much money on these. I got so hooked on these, and I know I used to pay and try and collect a whole range, which we couldn't all get in this country unless you did it on a, you know, a broad sort of website, and I think you used to pay anything from £3.99, £5.99 upwards for some of these. And I got rid of most of them because I knew I'd had them a while. Now this one has actually been used, so I haven't used it in a year as that one, so I'm just letting those go. This is just sharing with you what I mean. I've got this bead necklace. Yes, I could have pulled it to bits, I suppose. I'm going to donate this, or I'm going to see if my granddaughter wants it. Obviously, she hasn't got her ears pierced, but she might like the beads. So even though it's going to her, I can still see it, and I've got a few items like that, bracelets and everything, that I don't actually wear. I kept a few of them on hand, because if she wants to play dress up when she's here, or if I put a little bit of jewellery on and she hasn't got anything on, I'll say, well, you know, bracelets. But the things normally, she knows what has to go back in my my jewellery drawer and things like that. I wouldn't allow her to use any of my best stuff, but there you go. So that's going to go. I've got 2 bras again. I'm slowly going through them, and I've got 2 here, so they are going. I'm going to slowly go through my underwear. Sometimes during the winter, I used to sit in bed, have my laptop on and do it up here, do you know what I mean? But I'm watching the Wi-Fi in the evenings with my son at the moment, so that's why I'm doing that now. This is still got the tag on Primark. Meant to have taken away on holiday, haven't at all this year. Oh, should I say last year, with the grip. So I'm just going to donate those. They haven't been used. This hasn't been used in about 3 years. It's one of those buffer things. I don't know if it would be any good anyway. I think if I was going to use one again, I will research it and find out what is the best make and what's the best one. But as I haven't used this in 3 years or longer, I'm just going to get rid of it. It's got sort of attachments here. There's a mirror there actually. All these attachments and this in this bag. Bag I might actually give to, yes, my granddaughter or something, because it's not marked or anything. It's new. It's just something I used to store that piece in. So realistically, that could be 2 items basically. But yeah, I am trying to be so strict now. Use it or lose it within reason. Next thing is I pulled out a few pieces of clothing. I got rid of my Christmas fluffy socks. I will have to get some more fluffy socks. I had 4 pairs for Christmas. This I haven't used in years. It's too tight. It's got the built-in bra thing. It's a keep thing. Because I used to do Pilates, yoga and all those sort of things. I'm going to start trying to do a little bit of fitness, even if it's to fitness DVDs and things like that. So I'm going to let that one go. I've kept, I think I've got like a couple of sports crop tops, support bras and things like that, whatever you like to call them. I've got one where it's a set and it was quite expensive. I've got the bottoms, I've got the sort of bra top, and I've got the t-shirt. It all matches, so I've got that complete set. So a couple of things, I'm getting rid of these, and I think there's a couple more support bras or that I used when I used to even play squash and badminton. I used to be so fit that way. Yeah, those were the days. So that sort of thing. So I used to have a lot of pieces like that for different sports, if you can call it sports. Right, I have got some, there's about 3 of these. I've had them years, 2 or 3 years now. They've got tags on. I'm going to see if my daughter-in-law wants them, because they've got tags on, believe it or not. These were originally £2.50, and I think I paid £1 for them from Primark. Yeah, it looks like £1, and I've got 3 here. So they're just the vest type ones. So I've got that one. How many of you buy things with tags? I've got a few items that I like to keep up from holidays if I get something new. I did actually try this one on, and it feels, although it was a large, I think it was a large. Does it say large on there? Yeah, but it's too big. I know, because they changed their sizing years ago, didn't they? So I got that one. Then I got another love one. That's a large one, but they've come up and the straps keep slipping down. So that's why I've decided to get rid of these. I've had one that I've used, and I got rid of that, I think, last year. But I decided, especially the ones with tags on, I'll see if my daughter-in-law wants them, because I can't see myself wearing them now. I've got a couple or few that I do actually wear. They're not quite as thin strapped as these. They might be like that, but they fit fine for me. So I've got 2 or 3 of those. I think they're hanging up in my wardrobe, and they're the ones that I've used summer after summer. So there's no point in me holding on to these things. I'm not going to go down to the guilt sort of route just because I'm getting rid of things that's got tags on. How many of you probably bought something, then regretted it, then it's stuck in your wardrobe, or you found it in a bag? I don't tend to leave it in a bag. It's usually hung up, and thinking it's too late to take it back to get your money back. These were only £1, and I bought so many. Yes, I did use some, but they're just not comfortable enough. My other one that I wore for bed even, the sleeve just kept coming down, this strap. I've got this navy one I did get from the charity shop with the sequins. It's just feeling a bit tight, and once or twice I felt a bit of pain in my shoulder, because I did have a frozen shoulder years ago, so sometimes I haven't got my mobility. Like, I used to be able to reach my hands behind my back, and I can't do that, so the hands are touching behind the back. This is another charity shop one, which I have worn, but I felt it's not loose enough to get on my shoulders and that, you know, over my head and that. So that's just going. I've got a pyjama top here as well. I've got rid of a few pyjama tops now, so I'm gonna, because these are really baggy, and I think, although I do, this is one of those things, it's old but it's comfortable. But what I've done is I've pulled out another shirt and moved it up a drawer, that one of those t-shirts for bed to go with pyjama set, but I've moved it up a drawer because it hasn't been worn, so I've put it in my upper. I'm making a right mess of this, aren't I? I have got 3 drawers basically for sleepwear, because I keep my thicker ones in my wardrobe. The middle drawer that I have, and I'll explain this again when I do my bedroom, it's got all the pyjamas that I use and tops. Very often I like wearing black bottoms, which I want some more actually pyjama bottoms, but I've got a few sets as well. And then I've got a segment of t-shirts. Some are proper pyjama tops, some are not. So every time I'm getting low or I need to get rid of one, like on this occasion, this one, I've brought one from the bottom of my drawers, my bottom drawer, to my middle one, to cancel this one out, if that makes sense. And in that bottom drawer also I've got new short pyjamas, but we're in the winter now, so I do apologise if I mucked that one up, but it probably would have been better for me to explain it, sharing that those drawers and everything. Another point, if you're struggling knowing what to get rid of, I know a lot of people say, you know, just pile it all on your bed. I'm not, don't get me wrong, sometimes I do that, but only like if it's like all my coat hangers. I don't actually take them off the coat hangers. I take everything, say, out of my wardrobe that's got all my tops on, and I put them on the bed. And then I put back literally what I've worn, what I feel comfortable in, what I like. And then I get rid of some that I'm definitely not going to keep. And then there might be a couple of question marks. Again, this is coming back to that middle segment. Do I keep it or do I get rid of it? But what I tend to do, if it looks as though, hang on a minute, I'm making too many decisions here, this is ridiculous, then what I'll do is I'll get 2 t-shirts. You know me, I colour coordinate. So to me, it's a no-brainer. I got all the colours. It's not in rainbow colours. It's just like whites, greys, blacks, reds, orange, yellow, lilac, pink. You name it, I've got it in colours. So, say I've got a lot of white t-shirts. Now, I'm not going to go into too many details why I'm getting rid of these. You might know by the design why I've chose these 2. But I have got, I can't remember now, 6 white t-shirts. A couple that got hearts on, you know, different designs. I love you a latte or something like that. But I'm getting rid of these particular 2 because I haven't worn them in over a year. I didn't wear them at all last year. So I'm getting rid of this one because of the design, and this one. So I'm getting rid of 2 white t-shirts, and without going into too many details, because I've brought that up a number of times, is the design on them. And I have stuff all over the place. Even my spatulas have got moustaches on. So that actually, I was really proud of myself on what I'm getting rid of, especially clothes wise. A lot of people probably have still got a lot of clothes. I haven't got that many jumpers and fleeces now. I do like my lounge sets. I've got my, I don't know if you can see that, I've got my Harry Potter set on at the moment. You see me, I've got my mini Mickey Mouse's, my grey set. I've got my pink love set. I've got 2 onesies which I might get rid of still. I got rid of, was it another 2 that were in the packaging? So that's what I'm looking at, things with tags on. And I'm trying those things on. If they're a comfortable fit and they might be all right for when we go away, I will leave them where they are and think I'm going to use them when we go away. It's nice to have new pieces to go away. but sometimes I felt like those t-shirts, these ones, I bought so many of them because they were reducing them down to £1.50p. But if I can pass them on to even a family member or friend where it's going to do them a good turn and they're going to obviously like them, appreciate them, then I don't feel as though I've wasted my money. But it's going to save me time and hassle because I want to simplify my life even more. And I said this last year, but it didn't quite happen how I wanted it to, just because of everything going on in my life. But I'm going to knuckle down at this year, and you guys out there will help me as well to keep on track as well. And what are we? I said on the 6th of January, I have not gone out shopping. I've I've actually, like I said, put Iceland Food Shop through online rather than go out. I know if I went to Lidl, I'll be wanting another bucket. I'm trying to refrain from doing that. Maybe I can ask my son to buy me one for my birthday, because I like them that much. If they've still got them, I don't feel as though, maybe it's a bit of a cheat, but he's already bought me Father Brown season 1 on DVD, because it was something he knew I hadn't seen. I've seen from season 2, but I hadn't seen season 1. He's already got me that for my birthday, so I'm keeping that up. I'm not going to watch it, I'm going to save it. My birthday's not to the end of the month anyway. That's why it makes it harder this month, unless sometimes I sort of wait till the beginning of February or something, because I tend to have a lot of birthday money as well rather than gifts. But I think a lot of family now know what I'm like, especially in January, and very often I do get money rather than gifts, unless it's, of course, Bayliss and Harding or things that they know that I'm going to use up, that sort of thing. I've even been taken out for meals on my birthday and everything rather than gift me anything, because obviously it's stuff coming into the home, although I'm very appreciative what I've got anyway and what I get. I'm rambling a bit here, but yeah, going back, yeah, like I said with the t-shirt lark, don't worry if you're not like me and like to colour coordinate. It makes my life a lot easier, I must admit, because I prefer black leggings or blue leggings or jeggings or jeans. I don't tend to wear jeans so much now because I don't find them so comfortable. But, and then a coloured top, depending on what time of year it is. You know me, I don't put stuff away from season to season. What I've got is always there. I know when those coat hangers used to be gone, no more clothes items, but I'm slowly reducing it down to those items that I really, really like and feel comfortable in. So get 2 or 3 things, if they're the same colour or very similar. So I don't know, even if you've got 4 or 5 items in front of you, undecisive, could you pull one of those items away to say that is definitely going? If you've got another way of looking at it is if you've got similar items like I've said here, and I've got 5 or 6 t-shirts with all black and white, fair enough, I've pulled out 2 out of 4. So basically half and things like that. There is some more t-shirts, but I got quite warm after my bath, so I didn't really want to start wearing a lot of clean clothing. And I thought, even though I've had a bath and everything, I thought I might do that over the next few days. I'm trying things on to see how comfortable I am. So counting the items, and I've got 2 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That's 27 items. And to tell you the truth, that I didn't find difficult today. I really didn't. Yeah. So I put it in my mind's eye that I'm not going to have any regrets of what I get rid of. As I say, I've still got some sentimental pieces that I won't get rid of. And I've got some ornaments that I'm trying to sort of put out on view and everything, so I can see them rather than have them in a cupboard or a whatever wardrobe, rather than not use them, or in my decor cupboard. As I say, I know there's things that I haven't used that I want to get rid of, unless I'm going to physically use them. Sometimes it might be that little bit of a push, right, I'm going to take that item out because I haven't had it out for over a year, let's put it out and see if I like it. And then a day later I might say, no, I really don't like it, no, get rid of it, that sort of thing. But like I said, if we keep ourselves accountable to each other and get these things done, I know a lot of you are really, really busy. That's not a problem. Even if you just put a container out, even if you have it out all week, and like I said, for yourself, or I don't know, your partner or your kids, saying to them, if there's anything that you want to get rid of it, please put it in my container so I can count it at the end of the week. I only said 7 days per day for 7 days because that's how I've always kickstart myself. And I think I personally think it gets easier. I don't think, especially me, after last year, I don't think things have got so much sentimental value. Oh, I'll keep it for a rainy day or something. I probably will still say that. I think I'm going to have to go through some of my stationery that I could keep at the bottom of my wardrobe actually as gifts, and see if I want to still keep it and gift it, or whether I just pass it on to, say, my granddaughter or something. She tends to get through notebooks pretty quickly actually. So anyway, yeah, so I'm really pleased with that. I've lost my train of thought now. All the pieces that I've missed, that result, that's what I meant to say, that result, yeah. What time is it actually? Oh, it's 9:15 by the looks of it. So yeah, not too late tonight. So at least it's not 11 or 12 o'clock like it has been. But I wanted to get this done so I can have a coffee or something and watch a bit of TV and just chill out. But as I say, along with this, once I've got day 7 over and done with it, probably will still be decluttering through this month, but I'm going through organising. So hopefully you'll follow me on that sort of schedule as well of you know, getting things organised. You might have seen all this previously if you've been following on my videos, but I do want to go through absolutely everything. So yeah, there's that. The loft is going to be another hard sell, but I've got to wait till Daniel's better so we can get in there, and maybe each season, like I said, comes to it, get that box or boxes down, go through that decor and see what I really need to keep or really want to keep. Christmas will be the hardest, but I did get rid of a few pieces, believe it or not, even though I didn't put all my Christmas decor out this year, or should I say last Christmas now. But there's still things that I want to sort of part with. I know there's a couple of ladies that I know are mad on Christmas like I have been, and I know my granddaughter is loving Christmas now, so she won't say no to anything Christmas anyway, even if her parents don't totally agree. But there you go. So I'm going to leave it here. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.